Ah, the good old atrium. It certainly feels like a while we've been here. Where shall we begin? I think we're gonna go around starting with these two here.
Did you hear what happened to Agent 33?
No, what happened?
She went on vacation, but forgot to set her aura to out of office.
Oh, classic 33.
Yeah, apparently they went on a whole mission because of her.
Good. It's nice and quiet here when the bigwigs bug out.
Well, seems like nothing was wrong with Agent 33 after all.
I'm so glad nothing happened to Agent 33.
Well, she did lose a lot of money.
Yeah, but what do you expect at the Luctopus? That place is rigged.
Ooh. Don't gamble. Down here we have, is this Pam or Larry?
Hey, Larry.
How dare you? I'm Pam.
Good one, Larry.
I thought for a second I could tell.
Nope, it was Larry all along. Hey, the history of the Psychonauts looks a little different. A restored photo and one new one in the center.
What you doing, Adam?
Just adding one more frame to the history of the Psychonauts.
Hey, that's me.
Good eye. You really know your incredibly recent history.
Wow, I really am part of the story.
In fact, all the exhibits now have slightly different dialogue.
I have even more appreciation for this exhibit after what we've been through.
I know. And just when you thought it couldn't get any better.
Let's start with the founding Ford.
Well, the Green Needle Gulch isn't hidden anymore.
Nope. Word's getting out about their fine artisanal honey.
Well, that explains why Cassie's working with the Queen so much.
Ah, it's been updated to include Lucrecia.
History isn't written in stone, young man.
Let's see, Deluge of Clothier.
I've seen this battle from so many sides now.
None of them good.
That's right. Every event has all its sides. Oh, the early days. Nope, did that. Modern Motherlobe. Quarry excavation.
Here they are digging out the quarry and building the Motherlobe
Coincidentally, the very building
that we're in right now. I know, Adam.
the student has become the master. My work here is done.
Getting fast on your feet there, Raz.
Now I know why everyone's so subdued here. At least they're feeling better now.
Yeah, the ribbon cutting was certainly somber. And of course, the heroes of the intern program.
Hey, that's me.
Good eye. You really know your incredibly recent history.
The lines repeat a little
Wow.
bit.
I
But
really
hey,
am part
we
of
were
this.
part of history. Who else is around here? Ah, we've got Colin and Kim. You remember them. They still have their little clairvoyance thing over their head, but spoilers, it's the same. They are, in fact,
Almost half.
in love with one another.
I just need to focus a little longer with my clairvoyance. I'm glad they're finally letting the full story of the Psychic 7 be told.
Oh, that reminds me. I gotta go change all those other plaques to say Psychic 7 instead of 6.
Not to worry, I have a graffiti pen.
So you're the one writing Colin loves Kim everywhere. Lawbreaker.
Aw,
What's the next project?
We gotta finish up here so we can go on our honeymoon.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
What can I say? There's something about this little lady I can't resist.
I think it's my bacon perfume.
the way to Colin's heart is through bacon, it seems. Now, he was mentioning plaques because this entire display has changed. All of these have slightly different dialogue. The one downside is, for whatever reason, I don't know if Lucrecia is supposed to have dialogue and Colin and Kim are in the way of the trigger, or whether they never made dialogue for Lucy. But let's hear what we have to say about the other 6.
Otto Mentalis, the only one of the Psychic 7 whose mind I didn't get to visit. Maybe someday.
Maybe. But I have the feeling we'd be forced to sign an NDA, and we don't really want that.
Compton, with what I learned from you, I might be able to help your grandson Dogan. Or at least help out the squirrels back at camp. Ford Cruller. I'm not sure if you messed up my family, or if you saved it. I mean, I might not even exist if you hadn't done what you did. Maybe I'll figure it out later, when I'm not 10.
Real talk, that is a very astute observation. Because in the end, whether Ford did a net positive or net negative is yet to come.
Bob's still grumpy, but I'm glad he got off that island. I'm so happy Helmet's alive. I hope they find his body someday. I hope Cassie keeps the legend of the Green Needle Witch alive. They need something to scare the new interns with.
If you're noticing that Raz's voice is a little softer than normal, yes, it is. There's something about the mixing in this area, and the lines are not as clear as the others.
Psi cards piling up. Turn them into Psi challenge markers.
Oh, Silence Auto. His automatic will never ever stop. But we do have, Susan and Sherry. You tricked us one day.
Hey, don't worry. I found intern orientation eventually.
Oh, right.
How'd that work out for you?
Well, I mean, didn't you hear about all the, with the water and the fighting?
No. Sorry, we don't follow intern activities.
But it sounds rough.
Dear God. I think I can see why you two are not agents. In the food court, we have a couple people to talk to. And over there, Kramer and Crenshaw.
Put that stapler.
It was a disaster, I'm telling you. Complete disaster.
Well, you must not have folded in the eggs.
I did. Wait. What's folding in mean again?
It's a flipping motion with your wrist that creates a multi-layered structure in the egg, like the layers of steel in a samurai sword.
Right, yeah. Samurai sword. Yeah, I did that.
I am so confused.
You guys talking about cooking? Because I have been doing some high-stakes cooking lately.
Sorry, kid. This is a secret code. We are talking about a mission.
Actually, I thought we were talking about cooking. Well, that explains a lot.
I am a lot less confused. Our fellas here are standing around, organizing, worrying. What you up to?
Ever wonder if you guys could make layoffs happen by thinking about it too much?
Oh my god. No way. If that were possible, then I'd be married to Lori by now.
Aww.
Keep on dreaming, buddy.
Watch out, intern.
You know something interesting? We've never been able to go to the bathroom this whole time. Keep that in mind for really, really soon.
Watch out, intern.
The E-Train is good.
Be a rank riser.
Let's start to revisit the Ford locations, because there are definitely some new things.
The automatic.
Not actually Ford's, the hair salon, though. Ford Cruller is not back yet. We just have one lone rat. Guess the Psychonauts will have to wait a little bit longer for their haircut. Astra Lane is now...
Ah, you're doing great tonight. How's that elbow?
Great. That old guy who was working here said my ball was too heavy, so I swapped it out, and it's like I got a new elbow.
Whatever happened to that guy?
I guess we'll never know.
Mysteries abound.
Hey, shouldn't you be wearing bowling shoes?
Oh, please. Have you seen what's inside those things?
Yes.
Would you wear them?
Fair point.
I think we will never touch a pair of bowling shoes again in our life.
So it turns out Sherry had my label maker the whole time. Really? Your own wife? Yeah, well, actually, I only bought that thing to add a little spice back into our marriage.
A label maker can do that?
If you know how to use it, it can. Oh, yes.
What kind of label makers are we talking about here?
Come back when you're older, kid.
Yeah, when you know more about how adults organize things.
Well, I do love a good organization system.
Here's to you, Agent 9.
And to you, Agent Bordello.
Ready to head back to camp?
Very much.
But all your best equipment is here.
Yes, but also so many more eyes on my experiments. So much red tape.
It won't be the same without the children.
We only have a week to prepare for the next batch.
Ooh, I am not looking forward to cleaning all that lungfish slime off the dock.
That's right. I'm glad, of course, that Ford is feeling better. But Whispering Rock has lost a great janitor.
It's nice to have Truman back as well.
Yes, but I thought Hollis was really taking the Psychonauts in a good direction.
She was only running things for 3 days.
Well, the books have never been more balanced. And she managed to get the chefs to stop using so much cilantro.
Sasha!
Hey, we helped with the cilantro thing. And yes, they make a fair point. It's only been, what, 4, 5 days since Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp and the rescue of Truman Zanotto? Dear God, it's been a short time. Anyhow, these two guys certainly have something to say.
Agent 9, Bordello.
Oh, hello, fellow Psychonauts.
Yes, that's right, Agent Aquato.
I like the sound of that. Agent Aquato.
This is the greatest moment of my life.
They are really cool, and they've been by our side this entire time, from the beginning to the kind of end.
Are you both hanging around here or going back to camp?
Well, I did leave my car there.
And there's a new batch of children coming in a week.
There's more kids coming to Whispering Rock this summer?
Of course!
Whispering Rock is one of the main revenue makers for the Psychonauts these days.
What's going to happen to Crystal Malik?
I need to run some experiments on him.
You mean tests, Sasha?
Oh, yes, therapeutic test. Mostly harmless.
Yeah. What was that he was saying to us back in the psycho-isolation? Never mind, let's just move on, right?
Remember the time we fought off those brain tanks? That was cool.
Oh, that feels like 20 years ago.
That reminds me, I need to get back to my lab. Lobato should be waking up any moment.
You left Dr. Lobato tied up in your lab?
Not tied up. I just used the brain tumbler to sedate him.
Wow, that thing can do anything. See you next mission.
Get some rest, young man.
And thank you for all your help, darling.
It's been lovely serving by you. Looking forward to seeing you in the future. If we ever get a Psychonauts 3, which, well, we've told the story. Who knows what the future will hold. Ford is certainly not in the mailroom anymore. We didn't get to see him. I wonder who's doing stuff down there.
They say Ford Cruller used to work here. I think I smell his cologne, actually.
Wait, who's that?
You can do this, Lori. You can prove that dumb Chet wrong.
It's Lori.
This is your chance, Lori. Don't blow it.
Well, while Lori thinks here, remember that right over there.
I don't think people should be allowed to have their personal mail sent here. Why should I have to sort their junk?
The other reason to come back to the mailroom is to have a projection go through that door.
I mean, most of this is just junk mail.
And listen to Lori complain about all the mail.
Oh, what would Nick do?
I think Nick would try to take over the Psychonauts and ruin the
Some
organization.
of these letters I can just throw away, right?
Plus, he did kind of try to instill the fear of Maligula in us.
I know you turned out to be evil, Nick, but you kept the mail sorted.
That's actually a very impressive point. He did
There's
keep
a
the mail
letter
sorted.
Without a stamp? Maybe I should open it and read it.
Oh, God, Lori, no. No. Okay, you know what? What do you have to say for yourself?
I nailed this. I'm on my way to the top, I think.
Nope, we'll just... Lori, what are you doing?
So are you the head mail clerk now?
What? Is that what you heard? Is there talk? Imagine me replacing not just Ford Cruller, but also filling the shoes of Nick John Smith.
You know there wasn't really any Nick John Smith, right? The truth was that...
Shh. The mail runs on trust. The truth is that the mail system shouldn't really work at all. So don't you bring any of that to my house, okay?
You keep going, girl. You keep going. You do you.
And what about numbers? How do you alphabetize numbers?
Lori, are you gonna be okay there?
Come on, you can do this.
Well, to be fair, numbers do have an alphabetization. She'll get it eventually. It's hard to fill Nick Johnsmith's shoes.
You sure you want to do that? Ew, dusty!
98. And that is all the side challenge markers in the Motherlobe. Beautiful.
Okay, does PH go before G because it sounds like F?
Oh my goodness. She's still going at it.
Lori. Don't blow it.
Lori will keep going on and on. She just needs to learn the job. Much like she dumped us with it. Now we have the classroom, the nerve center, and the agents area. I think a visit to the nerve center is definitely warranted.
Scanning access granted.
Hey, it's Bob over there. Oh, and Helmet's brain.
Looks like they didn't get to Grulovia quite yet. What are they up to?
What are you two up to?
We're planning our mission to rescue Helmet's body in Grulovia.
And after that, we're gonna buy a treadmill and rescue Poppy's body.
How are you gonna find Helmet's body? Ford and Otto tried for so long.
They didn't have Helmet to help.
Yeah, I should be able to sense my body's location better than they could.
And we won't give up until we find it.
Gonna be like a second honeymoon.
By the way, what happened to your sock, Bob? Huh.
Good luck on your mission, guys.
I just get sad thinking of that poor body out in the cold.
I've had some opening nights that prepared me for much colder.
Important to remember, he is an artist. The office is empty. Mostly. Truman Zanato is not here. We saw him outside with his daughter Lily. There's nobody to staff the Psychonauts here, and I doubt that Hollis Forsyth would come here, but hey! It's the sandwich! It escaped! And Harold's here. How are you doing, guys?
Hey, what are you and the sandwich talking about? You two missed the rhombus? So, what a ride, eh, Harold? Think you'll settle down here, Harold? You can't go back to the rhombus, you know. We blew it up. Don't get attached to that sandwich, Harold. Sooner or later, he's going to get eaten. Catch you later, Harold. I gotta go work on my personal stats. 102? Wow, really?
Did you really rank up, Harold? Or are you just showing off? And when did Raz get the ability to understand him?
Scanning access granted.
As we head out of the office and go to the agent's area, I want to remind everybody. The goat is always watching. It may not be on the screen. It may not be in the grass. It may not be in the Motherlobe. But the goat is always watching, waiting. Compton was right. Next up, the agent's area. Coach Oleander, what are you doing in that mermaid tail? Did you have to bring it with you from the Rhombus of Ruin?
Hey, Coach. Really getting some use out of that swimming tail.
Just doing some research for the amphibious assault capabilities of my Deathbot.
I didn't know your robot had amphibious assault capabilities.
Neither did I, till I took a spin in this baby.
Does that tail make swimming easier?
Wanna try it?
I better not. I'm still learning how to swim.
Yeah, you're right. And I don't want you stretching it out.
awkward question, but have you had any thoughts lately about, taking over the world?
I'm a reformed man. My thoughts are 100% non-maniacal. And if anyone says different, I'll zap them with my death bot.
I think I'm just gonna let him swim. I don't want to learn anything I'll regret.
Yeah, good idea. I bet those fish are calming to have around. And fair point. Little reminder that Raz doesn't know how to swim. Never swam his entire life. Like was mentioned with Dad. Well, we saw Mia, so we know where she went. I think it's time to go say hi to Dr. Lobato. Don't you agree? Dr. Lobato?
Dr. Lobato, where do you think you're going?
The green man told me to wait in the brain bumbler.
That's not the brain tumbler.
Oh, I guess I'm escaping then. Bye! Please don't tell. You know I'm a reformed man. You were there. You saw me. Plus, I need to get back to camp. I left my kid there.
Wait, what?
Did he... Is he talking about Mr. Pokelope? Ah... Dr. Lobato, everyone. Quick fun fact. The start of the Lobato cutscene changes if you entered the room from the Autobahn. Makes the escape even funnier.
Dr. Lobato, where do you think you're going?
The green man.
Finally, the classroom.
Psi cards piling up. Turn them into Psi challenge markers with a Psi core from the Automatic.
Oh boy. Do I really want to deal with this? Well, I don't have much of a choice.
Hi, Lizzie. Norma.
Look, call me a snitch.
Snitch?
But after all was said and done, it ended up helping, didn't it?
No. It interrupted my work with Ford, provoked Maligula, and almost drowned everybody.
You should feel lucky, Raz. She's been helping me my whole life.
By the way, Lizzie, it turns out the Green Needle Witch is pretty nice.
Really?
Yeah. She told me that if I ever have any more trouble with being hazed, I should just call her, and she'd come give everybody a big hug.
Really?
Yep. Lizzie's actually pretty cool. Bit of an attitude, but in the end, she's on our side. And Norma as well, now that she thinks we truly are an agent. A bit shifty. But hey, it's cool. You know what, though?
Not card miser. Combine your Psi cards with
There's
Psi core.
one more thing here. And then we finally might get our clothes back. Remember this?
You and me forever, pal.
The first secure drop we found.
Got this. Limbo, limbo.
That's right. All the way back at the beginning. The last scavenger hunt item.
It says, property of the gastronauts. Not very smart putting your name on it, guys.
An enemy surveillance device. In here. Ooh. Well, that was a shimmer. Hello, broken geometry. Right. Let's just hand everything over to Norma. And finally be done with this silly scavenger hunt. Are you happy now?
I did it! I got all the mission-critical Psychonauts assets.
Get over yourself, kid. It's just a scavenger hunt. But here, I managed to pull this out of the trash for you. Why do you care so much for these old clothes, anyway?
I don't really. I just left a bunch of money in a pants pocket.
No, you didn't, because I... Liar.
Ah. Oh, we finally pulled a fast one on her. Fantastic. And giving Norma all the critical Psychonauts assets, aka the scavenger hunt items, unlocks outfits and clothes, which I'll show off right now. So aside from getting a rank for having found all the mission critical Psychonauts assets, the bathroom is now available for our convenience, our relief.
Is it time for an outfit change?
Our decorations. We actually have 4 different outfits. We have the one that Sasha 9 gave us.
Time to go back to the tried and true.
Then we have our Psychonauts 1 outfit, default Raz. Fantastic. Limber.
Is it time for an outfit change?
We have the circus outfit. Remember this one?
My circus skivvies may be a little tattered, but they really are comfortable.
If you're feeling extra limber and want to walk around in bare feet. Perfect to learn how to go swimming.
Is it time for an outfit change?
And then for the extra formal agent suit.
You know, everybody looks good in a suit.
We have Suit Raz. Ready for corporate orientation. Ready for casinos, gambling. We look sharp. Real sharp.
Today's the day.
That's right. Today is the day. For promotion. For courage.
That's kind of creepy, kid.
Oh, silence. Everyone's a critic. Beautiful. So yeah, doing the scavenger hunt and getting your clothes back from Norma will permanently unlock this feature. It's a bit of a shame that you can't really do it during the main game, but consider it a little bonus if you're going around the levels, if you're trying new things, or if you just want to show off some cool screenshots. Moving on to some collectibles that we missed in Mines. Mostly because it worked out that way, or it was impossible to do otherwise. Lucrecia's Lament, level where we went into Nona's mind.
Looks like the circus shut down. That's sad. I mean, they were just a bunch of fleas, but I know how tough this business can be, and I feel for them.
True. They're all gone.
Yep.
Now we wanted this one right here. It would have been a lot easier to pick up before we completed the circus acts, as the high dive wasn't as, well, high. Because we can't really jump into the cup here. Well, the path isn't connected anyhow. Swing is not good enough. No, I think we need to go up the very dive. Up and up and up and up and up. Higher. Higher. That's good. Ooh. Let's see if we can do this. Jump down, use levitation judiciously.
That's it! I think I've collected every figment in this mine.
And that is it for Lucrecia's Lament. Like in the other Collectathon videos, let's have a look at the figments too. Fatherland Follies. Missing some figments and one suitcase that we couldn't pick up, but we did see it in the gift shop. The platform for Fatherland Follies is a little bit crooked. I guess much like the mind.
Why did I think Crystal would change?
Slightly cut off there by the game, this place does in fact look the same. Why did we think Crystal would change? Well, he didn't. But you know what? Let's ride this red carpet while in an Aquato suit. That'll show him. And the ride is still here.
So this ride is still running?
Oh, yeah, I guess. Haven't had any visitors in a while, and my boss is MIA.
What are you still here for?
Well, I'm afraid if I think about that for too long, I'll cease to exist.
Hey, can I?
Yeah, sure, whatever. Like I care.
Thanks.
I honestly wonder what part of his mind that is. Because that is a figment of his imagination right here. Maybe it's the bored part. You know what? I think this ride needs to be experienced in our circus skivvies. I'll go on here. If you want to see me at the gift shop, skip ahead.
Hey, you're not supposed to... Ah, whatever. I don't care. My boss left, and I'm not even sure if I still have a job.
Don't worry. I'm not going to force you to watch this ride again. For this video, anyhow. You know, I really like that ride better without the voice. I feel like I really got my money's worth this time. Don't you agree? Looks like the photo machine is out of commission, and yes, I could in fact have come here before. Just with the bubbler. Now, there is no figment hidden here, which is fine. There's no figment hidden here, which is fine because the cutscene played last time we came into the gift shop.
What's that sound?
And that's where everything was
I
hidden.
wonder where Crystal went. Hopefully rethinking his version of history?
No.
That's giving him a lot of credit.
Unlikely, Raz, sorry. One shirt. An egg. Sunglass rack.
Oh.
A doll with real metal briefcase. Magazines and a Love Maligula poster.
That's it! I think I've collected every figment in this mine.
The rank 100.
I sorted all of Crystal's emotional baggage, but I'm not sure I helped with his delusions of grandeur.
No. Probably not. But hey, we haven't had a chance to look around this room before. So let's take a look. We have a beautiful little cash register with absolutely nothing on it. And all the dolls. Truman's and Otto's body with real metal briefcase, $25. With inflation, I don't really know how much that is. I do have to wonder, how did he manage to put his brain in Truman's body? Well, Dr. Lobato, I guess. Oh, hey, look. We've got Truman. Oh, we've even got Nona Quado. Lily. Rasputin Unoriginal. Gristle line. Huh. Gristle shirts. A little plain. I love Grulovia and plates. Really? That's what we're going for? Man, what a ripoff. And nothing in the Great Void. But what we do have is every single world and place we visited done and collected. you may have noticed, we're nearly at rank 102. We have in fact one left to get. Oh, and 9 side cards. 2 challenge markers.
Intern discounts no longer in effect.
One curious little thing about this game, well, it doesn't really matter too much. You're never prevented from buying side cores. You can buy them and buy them and buy them as much as you want.
Let's combine that Psychor with your cards so
As
you
so.
can rank up.
But we've only got 9 cards. 1 side challenge marker. Well, I guess it's a Titanium Sync if you really want one. But we have a final power-up to get, everybody. That's right.
Anytime.
Not pins. Powers. With 10 intern credit and rank 102, the final level up of clairvoyance.
That's it! I did it! I'm now the most powerful psychic on Earth. Okay. So I mean, I'm the best psychic I can be. No need to get competitive.
Well, I think you need to get your little ego in check, Raz, but what he says is true. Our powers are now limitless. This is the real victory lap. Bear in mind that before the update in November, you really didn't have much you could do with those powers, so it was kind of eh.
Well, hello.
So this is why this psychoseismometer exists, among, you know, the reasons for the achievements. So you know what? We can burn things, we can levitate, and blast them till the cows come home. In fact, I think we can just have a little fun here. No, we don't need that. Yeah. Let's go ahead and give them a try. Just to see what our powers look like. Let's go.
Target practice.
At maximum level, all the enemies.
This is in session.
This is fun. We have Psyblast up the wazoo that will jump between enemies. Even the doubts fall to them.
Let us adjourn for the day.
Even that enabler is nothing. It can dodge all it wants.
Get rid of that enabler. No good! They're under that enabler's protection.
Pyrokinesis is not fully useful, unfortunately, since it does still have to charge up.
No effect.
What else we got? Well, I suppose telekinesis. We don't have the thing to pluck from the ground, but that's fine.
I appreciate the positivity, but this enabler is not doing anybody any, not but you and your hat.
Really, Psyblast is the big prize. And mental connection.
Good! They're under that enabler's... Nobody kills my archetype and gets away. Let's see how tough everybody is now. No more rhymes!
We haven't even gotten to panic attack. Makes you feel pretty darn powerful.